All right. I think we are live. All right. Yeah, okay, so this is handled differently. Interesting. All right. Let's get the games going before everyone pulls in here and says what's up. Oh. There we go. Come on, start up. All right. Didn't even schedule this one, so this should be most exciting. Just a nice spontaneous stream. We're going to talk about everything Bethesda this stream. This did just start, Moribund. Yes, anyone who's here is nice and early. And I say early, I mean like we're popping in the first 30 seconds type early, man. Like, y'all are here way before the storm. I figured this would be a good stream to do, man. Like, let's just talk about what happened today as the chat fills up. And let's just vibe out together, man. Like, it should be a good time. So, yeah, early gang indeed. Data Lade, you and any other mod who's going to be here tonight may have their work cut out for them. As it is going to be a full house tonight. I anticipate it. I anticipate the full house. Although we are streaming a little bit later. It's 9 where I am right now. So I'm a little surprised. You see, like on YouTube, what happens is usually I hit go live. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. The game's not even full screen. And I'm firing it up like everything's good. Give me one sec, guys. This happened last time too, if I remember correctly. All right. Display capture should be full screen. What we'll do is we will add game capture and then auto should do the trick. That's extremely weird. Hold up. What the hell is going on here? Game capture usually just looking for a game to capture. That's extremely odd. It's like, bro, just hook to capture specific window. There we go. Fallout 3. There we go. Okay, now let's see what happens when we boot it back up. All right, yeah, sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell happened there. I will get to the chat in just a second. I just want to make sure you guys can actually see the game. It's still fucking small. What the fuck? All right, we'll keep answering chat in the meantime while I figure out what in the hecky is going on here. Are you thinking new Bethesda games are going to be timed exclusive or definite exclusives? Yeah, so this is the money question here. Let me quit the game entirely. This is extremely strange. Why does this happen, man? I test the stream, it works fine. I fire it up, it breaks. Actually crazy. Display capture should work fine. All right. So yeah, I think what's going to happen is you're likely going to see for the bigger games, it's going to be timed exclusive for like a year. We saw PlayStation do that a lot with, what was the game? Like, say Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, that's still PlayStation exclusive here. There we go. That should fix our problem. For some reason, that should fix our problem, though. Did that last time, too. Like, I don't know what the fuck is good with Fallout 3. But, yeah, I think what you're going to see is probably a lot of timed exclusivity. I think that anyone who thinks that Xbox is not going to take full fucking advantage of the fact that they own literally all of Bethesda. All right. Looks like we're good full screen, by the way. So that's good. Thank you for your patience. Anyone who thinks that you can't change the sensitivity of your controller, huh? Interesting. That they're not going to do any type of exclusivity is just out of their mind, because it makes way, like, think of the money they spent, bro. That is the biggest game acquisition we have seen ever. By the way, let me know if the volume needs to be changed at all. We're just stealing independence. This is one of my favorite quests. So, all right, cool. Let's do that. The Game Pass, yeah, Game Pass value, guys, I agree. I saw a lot of you guys chiming in with Game Pass. It is going to be insane. But I think it's incredibly, like, I saw a lot of, industry vets say, why won't this open again? I don't remember. I'll just fast travel. I saw a lot of like industry vets just saying like, yeah, they're just investing in Game Pass with this move. And I'm like, what? Like, why would they just spend $7.5 billion to get them on Game Pass, right? Like, those are time deals. Like, even day one Game Pass, like, that's still a time deal. I don't think it makes any sense at all. We're going to continue this quest from last time, actually. Kind of in the mood for that. PlayStation? Yeah, a lot of people are also saying that, like, what the hell? Oh, okay. Whoa, dog's attacking me. A lot of people are saying PlayStation needs to respond. And, like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that mindset at all. PlayStation's fine, man. Xbox is doing this because PlayStation was so far ahead with their exclusives. So, if PlayStation goes out and gets, like, Konami or, like, I would say Square Enix would make a lot more sense and be a lot more exciting as, like, an acquisition. Because, like, Konami's got good IP, but, like, they're, like, a shitty game company now. Oh, my God, enough! Oh! Where are you going? Compensating for that terrible shoot. A terrible shot, I mean. Oh my God, enough with the alerts. Those should have chimed in a while ago. There we go. But yeah, I don't think PlayStation's got to clap back at all. PlayStation's just got to be on guard now. They can't sleep now because now they know, okay, like in 2 years, Microsoft's about to change the entire game when it comes to exclusives. And so I think personally, that's what it's going to do. Like Sony's, like a lot of people go, oh, Sony's not going to lose sleep over this move or that move, because Microsoft's made a bunch over the last number of years. This is one they got to stay up and think about. Be like, all right, they got us here. Especially because on the same day they announced that, like, what is it? Spider-Man, you can't, like, carry over your PS4 files. Like, you got to buy it again. That's ridiculous, dude. So, PlayStation takes an L today, but that's fine. I don't want to say it's not often they do. They're certainly not perfect, but that guy, thank you for the $5 super chat. Yeah, I'm not, like, by the way, just because the chat's going to be really full today, super chat's definitely, like, if you have a pressing question, by the way, I don't want to make anyone feel like they have to spend money, but that's definitely a schmoove. Hopefully, at least Bethesda Game Studios, Bethesda Game Studios IP will only be timed exclusive and not full-on console exclusives. So I think the reason they're going to make it PC, they're going to say it's not exclusive, but I think it's going to be PC and console, or PC and Xbox exclusive. The reason I say that is because it's a lot easier to swallow when Microsoft buys out a studio and gets exclusivity rights to them than PlayStation, because Microsoft has Game Pass. So you can effectively buy your PlayStation 5, no problem. Like, that's what I'm doing. I already got mine pre-ordered. I don't know if it'll actually get delivered day one, Amazon. That'd be really cool if we did that. But with Game Pass being in the picture for any Xbox exclusive, you now have the option to buy, like, a budget PC. You have iCloud, so you can get something on your phone. Like, you don't even need to own an Xbox, right? You need Game Pass to get the Xbox exclusives, which is a lot more accessible. Combine that with, like, the idea that people are contemplating, like, Game Pass being emulated on Switch. Like, that's still a rumor, guys. That is still a rumor. So, like, all I'm saying, man, like, Game Pass is the route here. Game Pass. Ross Graham, thank you, man. Think of this. We have a higher chance to witness the Easy Pete in 4K 120 FPS glory. Praise me. Praise Pete. I love Pete. Oh, Andale. Oh, I love this place. It's all fucked up. Yeah, man, I think, like, because of Game Pass, it's a little, at least for me, a little easier to swallow those exclusivities. Let me move my laptop a little bit closer so I can see more of you guys, more of you beautiful people chatting in. Appreciate so many of you guys tuning in already, seriously. You think 7.5 billion was too much? Yes. Yes, great question, Ben. They absolutely overpaid. For perspective, Disney, and this one's been around for a while, Disney paid $4.5 billion for Star Wars, and Star Wars is definitely bigger than anything Bethesda has, in my opinion. Like, Microsoft bought a bunch of money makers.
Well, hi there.
But
welcome to Andale. I'm Willie Wilson.
they definitely overpaid. They absolutely overpaid. But there is a lot of value in that overpayment there, and I think Bethesda knew their value. They knew what they offered, which is like, this is going to change gaming. Change gaming. You got to pay to change gaming. Microsoft certainly isn't like a gatekeeper with their exclusives, but like I said, I think it just all boils down to the services they offer with like Game Pass and stuff.
I feed my family and I love my wife and daughter. What else more is there to life, stranger? Family first. And any man who says anything different is saying something wrong. And you should hit that man with a stick.
With a stick. Don't go to Andale ever. Why not? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hopefully this means Bethesda will be under better management. Yeah, they're not a private company anymore. They're publicly owned. So that is another big change. That was rumored a while ago. I remember I was tagged on Twitter over that. Timur22, he posted something about Bethesda going public. No one had any idea it was going to end up being this, though. NCR Ghost. I feel like Sony's more anti-consumer than Microsoft. Also, New Vegas 2 confirmed. We're going to be talking about New Vegas 2 in tomorrow's video. I got it all recorded. I sent it off to my editor. I'm really, 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 really excited about that. See, the thing is I think Microsoft definitely has a, like... I know Microsoft has a very pro-consumer look, but it's because of Game Pass. Whereas PlayStation, just a very traditional company, we'll say. Off topic, but how about those Atlanta Falcons? Dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that at all, dude. Like, that shit pissed me off. My friend's my best friend is a Cowboys fan. I did not. Dude, you pissed me off, bro. Dude, they didn't know the rules. They didn't know the fucking rules. How do you not know the rules and you get paid? Like, dude, I watched that game and I just wanted to, like, jump out my window. I was so pissed. Hey, Matt, do you think with these extra resources, they will actually move to make some remastered games now? I think because of Game Pass and how Xbox already has, like, better functioning versions of, say, Fallout 3, New Vegas, I don't think they're going to move to a remaster. I would love that, but I don't think they will. That's a really good question now, but I personally... It's possible just because of the free cash, but I think it's a Bethesda choice, not a Microsoft choice at the end of the day still. I recommend you definitely take a look at Medieval Dynasty. It is early access, but surprisingly fun RPG in the making. Oh, Medieval Dynasty, huh? I've never heard of that. I'll give it a look, man. Let me take a peek right now. See, this is the beauty of me. I'm very easily accessible. Medieval fantasy game. You might need it. Is that actually the name of it? Because when I type in medieval fantasy, like, it's a genre. Fallout 3 in Seattle. Thank you, Ahmed. I guess it's like anyone's guess at that point. I think if the rumors are true that please be quiet, by the way. I think if the rumors are true that Obsidian is working on a new Fallout game, it has been for a couple of years now. Which, like I said, we're going to talk about in tomorrow's video. But if those rumors are true, then I would imagine it's West Coast. So run with that, if you will. I don't know if they'd ever want to follow up with, like, another Fallout game in California. Like, it's one thing I always wonder about is if New Vegas got a hold of the license, would they... Dynasty, not fantasy. Oh, thank you. Medieval... Dynasty. Oh wow, this looks very interesting. Hunt, survive, build, and lead. Interesting. I'll have to look into this a little bit more. Early access, I've just kind of steered away from over time, but I appreciate the recommendation. I'll definitely keep it tabbed. Sorry, I got the name wrong the first time. You have to give this back when none of these games are exclusive. More money to be made by selling games and services, not consoles. That's very accurate. Well said. Thank you, Mark. Ben, how much do you think Bethesda is worth? I mean, I think we just learned that today. Bethesda's worth $7.5 billion. And counting. I think with Elders, I think, but Microsoft, I think that deal is more like thinking into the future, like having some type of exclusive right to Elder Scrolls 6. That pays for itself over time. So, what do you think this will do for modders like the ones making Fallout Miami? I don't think anything changes. Microsoft certainly, I don't think, has an issue with any modding. The only thing that they want to be clear on is if you, like, say modded Halo, that you make it very clear in the title of your video, say that it is a modded Halo game. That's really it. So, in my opinion, man, nothing's going to change on that. I think modders are just fine, which is good. Oh, my gosh. You guys are popping off. Thank you so much. Hey, man, I just want to say I love the Persona video and think that long-form videos are really good. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, Ginger Boy. Thank you, my fellow Ginger. Yeah, I love making those videos, man. We have another one, conceptually speaking. We're not working on it right now, but we have another one in mind. They take a lot of time, a lot of effort. They're not cheap to make because I have to hire, an editor to handle it because, like, I can't do daily videos and on top of that, like, a big project. So there's a lot of mixing and matching. Like, I have a daily editor who helps me out on most days, and then Dustin has helped us on some bigger projects, and I already have him on one as we speak. What's the likelihood of another isometric Fallout now? I talk about that in tomorrow's video. I think that it's very well possible given the fact that we have inXile under the roof of Microsoft now, and you got Brian Fargo, who just released Fallout Wasteland 3. Now, with that in mind, because Wasteland 3 is so fresh, I don't really think you need, in my opinion, another isometric Fallout game. Wasteland 3 is, I know Wasteland gave birth to Fallout, but Wasteland 3 is the isometric Fallout people are looking for. Like, it's very good. It's not like it's all right. You know, like, it's very, very good. So, I think it's what people are looking for. It's just not under the same name. And at that point, like, I don't know what to tell you. So, my suggestion would be, ladies and gentlemen, that you give Wasteland 3 a shot. Game Pass or Xbox or PC. Bro, really? Do you think Microsoft should fire Todd Howard? Thank you for the donation, Seth. No. See, the thing is one thing that we found out on the Ham Radio podcast, we were looking at some of Todd Howard's positions, because he just came up in conversation. And Carrick was like, I said to him, I would be interested to see if Todd Howard left Bethesda Game Studios, how would that go, right? Like, would it be kind of like a Kojima thing where it's like, oh, shit, like, he left and, like, he's doing his own thing, man. Like, what does that mean? I think it'd be a really big move. But Carrick was like, oh, well, Todd Howard's not, like, that great of a leader. And so I was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, he directed a bunch of these legendary games. And he thought there was we knew there was a difference between, like, producer and project director. And then, God almighty die, bro. This is why you got to remaster Fallout 3 Bethesda. This is why. Oh, I need to actually take that too. Anyway, what was I saying? Let me take that. Let's repair it. Lost my train of thought. Let me look at the question real quick. Oh, yeah. And we were looking at, like, say, Fallout 76. That's Bethesda's worst game ever. Right. And so Todd Howard was executive producer on that. So he was more so, like, coordinating where everything went amongst, like, multiple studios rather than, like, directing it with his own vision. So I don't know. I don't put, like, 76 on Todd entirely. That's just me. Not that, like, Todd's perfect. Just, yeah, he's close to it. But, you know, not that Todd's perfect, but I genuinely think, you know, he wasn't the problem with 76. And so I think because he was the one they used to market the game, he definitely falls in that section of, like, saying stupid things that that definitely made the game look really foolish after launch. But that's a whole different story in my book. So hopefully that answers your question. Guys, thank you so much for the super chats. You guys are killing it right now. Let's go ahead and continue on. Fanny Tom, sorry. How does this affect Elder Scrolls and Fallout games? I have friends who are longtime mod makers, and they say they are trying to port their mods to Xbox is extremely difficult, so they don't bother. Thank you for the $10 super chat, dude. So this definitely does play a factor on things. I know that Xbox has more options for getting mods onto their consoles compared to PlayStation. PlayStation is very limited with the ability to mod the games, being Fallout 4, Skyrim. And so I think that I don't know if this actually opens up anything else. I do think now Bethesda can maybe have special capabilities that other companies wouldn't. That's one thing. I think maybe Bethesda shares with like Obsidian. Hey, here's how you can mod the Outer Worlds. Like, that'd be cool. That's just like the first thought that comes to mind for me, though. I don't think that modding is like suddenly in a shitty position because of this. In fact, I'd argue it's the exact same. So if your friends are saying it's bad, then it might just stay bad. NCR Ghost, thank you for the $7. How do you feel Fallout Miami was available on Creation Club? Dude, all I'm saying is, like, these modders deserve the money. Like, they work their tail off to make free content. Like, if it released on Creation Club, I don't imagine it'd be priced fairly. But you know what, man? Like, let these modders make their cash. I don't have an issue with any modder ever going to Creation Club. For me, it's the issue with how Bethesda prices the content. Red Wolf, do you think Elder Scrolls will be an exclusive? Yes. Yes. I think it'll be timed exclusive, though. There's a difference there. I don't think it'll be a full-on... Oh, God, I remember this. I remember this from the Fallout 3 demo, this area. I always think of that. Memories. Yeah, I genuinely think it'll be time exclusive. Like, Starfield time exclusive. I don't think that's a full-on, like... Because they're saying it's a case-by-case basis, so... You know, whatever that means. Because I think stuff like Doom... That's like a whole other bag of worms, man. Like, how well did Doom sell? I think it depends on sales, really. Because, like, Bethesda's the ones who just took a fucking brand new IP, 2 of them, and made them both exclusive. So, certainly Bethesda has no issue with exclusives. Do you think other games besides Bethesda games will get mods now? Thank you, Legacy. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's like a thing you'll see way down the line, because that's like infrastructure, like all that stuff is much more complicated than just slapping it in. So it's a whole system, man. So I think it'll happen. I don't think it'll be like, you know, immediate. You know, like I said, I think Microsoft's kind of gearing up for like 2022, late 2021. That's where we're gonna start to see some of the effects of these deals. Like I'm pretty confident that Starfield is a 2021 game. Osman, thank you for the super chat, brother. Xbox now has In Exile, Obsidian, and Bethesda. So many RPGs coming. These make up, in my opinion, the RPG trinity. Imagine they buy Larian Studios too. My friend and I were actually speculating, my buddy Adam. We were speculating this. Now, here's the Galaxy Brain take, all right? I'm going to pause the game for you. Let's chat. Let's chat. All right? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? You're not. Okay, so just a couple of weeks ago, because Microsoft is just popping off, just a couple of weeks ago, they bought EA Play. They bought out their subscription service, essentially, and is now a part of Game Pass, right? Okay. So now, maybe, Microsoft, weasels in. Hey, EA, what's going on, buddy? You mind giving us BioWare? We're kind of trying to establish the old RPG team again. BioWare made exclusive our Xbox RPGs, bro. That's all I'm saying. KOTOR. KOTOR 2. Jade Empire. Hello? Hello? Morrowind. Hello? Anybody? I'm just saying. Galaxy Brain Take, by the way. Will Bethesda exist as a publisher or merge with Xbox Game Studios? That is a mod. That's probably like the best question we've got so far, dude. Yeah, I don't know if I can give you a good answer on that. I think that I think it's going to be ZeniMax still on their own, doing their own thing. I think they have more oversight, more resources, and they have to be more considerate of what they put out there. Why is my computer making noises? I have you on mute. I think that to be more considerate of what they put out there. They cannot have a 76 again, because that no longer just affects Bethesda. That affects the entirety of the Xbox brand. So, in my opinion, And when it comes to publishing their own games, I think that Microsoft would probably handle like the Game Pass side of things, right? Like and see what Bethesda thinks about certain deals. I don't know if like when they bought them out, like we obviously weren't in the room when this deal went down. We don't know if when they bought them out, it was like, okay, we now have complete exclusive rights to all your games, to your marketing. We don't know how deep that deal goes. For $7.5 billion, I would imagine Microsoft, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Please drop that. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, okay. I was a little nervous there. Jaden, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Hey, Matty, do you think that Bethesda will make more consumer-friendly choices because of the acquisition? Will Xbox make them? I don't think, like, for example, with Fallout 76, I don't think any of that changes, right? Like, I think Bethesda still has management over their IP, right? Because, like, you don't see... Let's take out our heads out of Bethesda for a second. You don't see, like, Microsoft going in and handling how Obsidian does things, right? With, like, stuff that was already established, like The Outer Worlds. You just don't see that already happening. So, I think it's a over time thing. What is your least favorite color? Thank you, Carl, for the super chat. Least favorite color. I'm going to say like a very bright neon, like pink. Like, not, I like pink as a color, but like a very neon in your face pink, I can live without. Dawson, thank you for the $2 super chat, man. Appreciate you guys supporting the hell out of this stream. This is wild. This is the most... We have more viewers on this stream than we have for the PlayStation 5 review. Now, we're damn close between the two, but we're, like, surpassing it by 200, which is, like, nuts. Sup, Matty? I just want to say I love watching your vids. Always had hope for Microsoft. I knew that they were going to come back to the top. This is coming from a PS fan. Well, Darth, first of all, thank you for the love, man. You guys, here's the thing. You guys don't realize, like, your kind comments, I know some people think they're, like, generic, but, like, they carry so much weight. So just know, like, your words cut deeper than you can imagine. Both positively and negatively. Don't be a dick. But, yeah, man, I think Bethesda was at their best when they were working with Microsoft. I think PlayStation Bethesda was ass. Like, I don't know. It just something about those two worked well together. Legacy. One more question. Do you think other companies under Microsoft will either make Fallout or Elder Scrolls spin-offs? Now, Elder Scrolls spin-offs, now you're thinking big. Now you're thinking big, because I didn't think of that. That'd be cool, bro. Because here's the thing, man. Microsoft clearly is flexible with their IP, right? You've got a studio that owned Fable, right? They own Fable. And they handed it off to a studio that made open world driving games. Now, that's because Microsoft owns the IP. Bethesda would still have to make approvals of this. But I think it's like fair game now. Because they're all under the same family, you can see that crossover. But here's the thing. Sometimes we get a little carried away, right? Oh my gosh. What is this building? It's full of traps. You know, because like when Microsoft acquired... Obsidian, we're not like all of a sudden, oh wait, In Exile, oh Obsidian, oh are they gonna ask Bethesda to get the Fallout IP and you know make one themselves? Like, I guess adding Bethesda to the mix. What is this? I don't remember this building at all. What is this shit? I mean, that's a really cool unmarked location, but shit, I don't remember that at all. I think it's possible though. Long story short, I think it's possible. I just don't think suddenly Bethesda's going to start forking out their IP, right? I think what's going to happen is you might see Bethesda's IP significantly improve under Microsoft because they have more money to play with. New Vegas 2, that is all. Yeah, bro, that's the thing, man. New Vegas 2. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's not like I'm ignoring the New Vegas 2 hype. New Vegas 2, very, very possible. Oh my, come to Papa. Wow, I don't remember this place. Matty. Do you really think ZeniMax is going to survive this buyout? Pretty sure they serve no purpose with Daddy Microsoft. Well, Justin, Why wouldn't they? What do you mean, are they going to survive? They just got paid, bro. They were a private company, so someone just got a ton of cash. Now it's up to Microsoft to, like, just keep them afloat, which they absolutely will. That's a huge investment. Game Pass, they just confirmed 15 million members a month. Okay, let's do some math. Let's do some math, team. Let's open the calculator app, okay? Let's say you got a $15 subscription. We'll do 10. We'll do the minimum. 15 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 15 million times $10 a month. $150 million a month from Game Pass right now. So that's just Game Pass alone. Bethesda, ZeniMax is going to hang. All right? They're going to hang. Riddick Wolf, thank you for the dono. You don't mention you like the idea of, you mentioned you don't like the idea of exclusives. So confused why you're happy about this. As a publisher, not selling Elder Scrolls 6 on PS hurts them in the long run, surely. Or are they timed exclusives? Well, here's the thing, Riddick. Number one, I appreciate you paying attention because you are 100% right. I absolutely usually have an issue with this, right? I was the first person to make a video calling Bethesda greedy for their deal when it came to timed exclusives with PlayStation on Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. And I don't take that back because here's the thing. When you get a PlayStation exclusive, my issue with their timed exclusivity is that you wall off a section of the consumer base, and unless you have a PlayStation, which for some people is not easily attainable, you cannot play those games. Whereas Xbox, with xCloud at least, as long as you have a phone, you could play these games. Now, I don't know if you're going to want to play Elder Scrolls 6 on your phone. Not only that, though, you can make a budget build PC, right? PCs are getting cheaper. They're getting more powerful. You don't have to spend a huge amount of cash to have a good PC nowadays, in my opinion. I shouldn't say a good PC, a budget PC. I think it's becoming a lot easier. Now, it's not like you can just shit out $600. You may as well buy an Xbox. But here's the other thing. Xbox, a little bit easier to buy into, in my opinion, right? You've got a monthly subscription service. So if you really want these games, $35 a month will get you the Series X with Game Pass in tow. That is huge to me. So the way I look at it differently is not that, oh, Xbox good, PlayStation bad. Xbox exclusives are easily attainable for everyone to some extent, right? You still have to leap through a hoop or two, and it does benefit people who are either already on PC or playing on their Xbox. But I think that it doesn't wall the consumer off. And with that, the positive benefit is A, that now we have Bethesda, we have Obsidian, and we have inXile all under the same umbrella. That is, I cannot overstate how significant that is. That is huge for role-playing games. Role-playing games are going to be really good under Xbox. So that in its own right is exciting. The resources that can help clean up Bethesda Game Studios, they were supposed to be a AAA developer. Now they have to act like one, right? That's the other thing. A lot of this is preemptive, but you bring up an incredibly fair point. I usually am quick to leap on that shit, but that's just my 2 cents on it. So hopefully I explained it well for everyone. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to get like a 3080. You don't need to cash in and get like a $500 graphics card. Like, I'm still running with a 980 Ti. You know, not that that's like a super cheap one. It's cheap nowadays, but when I got it in 2015, it wasn't. YouTube guy. He writes in, been around since Fallout 4 wishlist, New Vegas 2 wishlist series, a man can dream. Maybe as we get closer, you know? Appreciate you sticking around that long, though. That's pretty wild. Nam Nguyen. I get a feeling that Microsoft is branding Xbox/PC as the Western RPG console and opposite of PlayStation branding as the PlayStation, or PlayStation as the JRPG console. Yeah, so here's the funny thing. Oh, fuck. Here's the funny thing. This is what Microsoft used to always be, right? Back on the 360 to some extent, they had like exclusive random JRPGs at times, like Infinite Undiscovery. But back on the original Xbox, you had the likes of Morrowind, you had KOTOR, you had Lost Odyssey, Jade Empire. Like, I just went through a whole list of them. So what's happening is Xbox is really returning to where I'm an RPG fan. You guys know that. They're returning to where I think they were their strongest. So you're totally right, Nam. that they are returning to, they are going to that vision, and it's because they were like that at one point in time. Moribund Phoenix, do you think the Fallout TV show is related to this? After this, they could expand the Fallout universe even more. Dude, holy shit. I forgot that was even happening for a sec. Yeah, I don't think it's related. I think it's a separate deal. I think Bethesda realized this year, they have really valuable IP to a lot of people, and it's time to start spreading their wings. Michael, thank you for the $5 super chat. Do you think we can expect less bugs at launch now that they are a first-party company with Microsoft? Keep up the good work, Matty. Thank you, Michael. Yeah. Here's the thing. Do I expect it? Yes, I do now, because you are a first-party studio. You have to come in with the big guns. You have to set the standard for your consoles. So in my opinion, yes. But it's Bethesda. They have an identity. They've had one for a while. So in my humble opinion, it's possible that they don't live up to that. I don't want to get ahead of myself. It's not like suddenly their bugs are gone, right? They've had years and years of issues. Let's see here. Grady. After this 2020, it feels good to get news that legitimately excites me. I am with you, dude. I am so with you on that. I was cheesing all day today. It was just really nice to have something to be happy about. I agree entirely. Good achiever. So now Bethesda is owned by Big Daddy Microsoft. Indeed. Wesley, $1. Thank you. Matthew Majewski, thank you for donating as well. Congrats on the 400K remakes by other studios, maybe. That's also a possibility. They could remake like Fallout 1.
You're awfully brave to be walking
That's entirely
around down
possible.
Here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins?
Yo, you guys are insane. I mean, holy shit. I'm feeling really overwhelmed. I'm like trying to keep up with super chats. Like, you guys are like, oh my God, man. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Solitaire and Fallout. I mean, maybe. How the hell did this not leak, dude? Newt, I don't know, man. Right? Like, imagine, right? Imagine that shit got out. No one would have believed it. Like I said, the writing was on the wall a little bit with like when Timur posted on Twitter that like Bethesda was going public. That was a pretty significant deal. But we just thought it was a little bit less than what we got today. All right. But remakes for other studios, I don't know about that. I think Bethesda will continue to operate as the same for the most part. I don't think they leap into the remake territory. Tim, thoughts we get a tri-yearly carousel of RPGs from Obsidian, Bethesda, and inXile? Yeah, bro. Like, this is like the COD schedule on fucking steroids. You really think about it. This is a perfect way to put it. A fucking carousel of RPGs. Brandon, Grimblade. I just want to point out that Microsoft now owns a AAA Japanese studio. That is huge and not being talked up enough. This is true, right? This is true, but they actually answer a big Japanese issue they've had for a while with Tango Gameworks. Shinji Mikami working exclusively with Xbox games. That's kind of huge. I didn't even think of that. Good point, Grim. Hi, Maddie. Microsoft/Bethesda would fare better giving us modders source code or internal tools. We have the infrastructure already. We just need the tools. Oh, it's Gypsy. Bro, what's going on? Yeah, right? I wouldn't say you're wrong, man. I wouldn't say you're wrong. You guys do good work. You guys do incredible work, actually. Have some dollary dues because this is so dang exciting tier. I will take your dollary dues. No problem, man. Appreciate you guys. Yo, do I order food? Do you guys care if I eat on stream chat? Like, if I order if I do a little bit of door dashing, would you guys hate if I just like munched on the stream here? Hey, Maddie, with Microsoft owning the IPs, do you think the time between releases will change? ES6 within a year of an Obsidian New Vegas. Slow your roll. Slow your roll, Greg. I know you're happy, but I don't want them to rush their games because they got acquired. They're going to do the opposite. Eat, Maddie. Go for it. You guys want me to eat? All right, what do I order? That's the real question here. In the meantime, let's read. Let's keep reading. You guys have killed the super chats this stream, so I'm making sure I'm giving you guys all my time. Let's go ahead and rate my last DoorDasher. All right, guys. Do I order from a diner? Yeah, the mukbang. Wait, the menu's only available till 10? I got to order now if I'm going to order from here. Fuck, bro. But I don't want fast food. Yeah, Greg, by the way, I just to emphasize, I definitely don't think that the IPs are going to be rushed out. Unrelated, but thoughts on Halo Infinite. Yeah, guys, by the way, feel free to ask like any questions you want, whether you're super chatting or in the chat. I absolutely have no problem talking about stuff outside of Bethesda this stream. Thoughts on Halo Infinite. Thank you, Hamsters, for the super chat. I think that it's good that they delayed it because Microsoft certainly had a lot of other stuff to foot the bill, so to say, for Xbox hype. Now I'm a little more excited about it, knowing like they got this whole slew of exclusives. I think that getting what was it, what was his name? Tim something? I forgot. They got someone on who worked on some of like the best Halo games to help out and fix Infinite. So I think that that game might be on a better track now. But I'm not super confident in it. I don't like that they added sprinting. I'm one of those people. I hate to admit it. So for me personally, I liked Halo 4, and I think it was downhill from there. Hey, Matty, do you think it's worth getting a Series X now if I mainly play games like Skyrim with mods, or should I save for a PC in 2 years? Save for a PC, right? If you were able to save for a PC, do that, because you'll be able to get what Xbox Game Pass offers and get the best of it, right? Like the best FPS, best graphics, and that same value there. And then all you got to do is upgrade your parts over time. So I would just say do that. Man, I'm not about to get Burger King. No, I'm not fucking wild. All right. Yeah, we're going to... Do I get a chicken avocado focaccia panini? Do I just fuck around and get that? You know what? I got that last time. All right. They say the orders go up until 10 o'clock. It's 9:50, so I'm just like, all right, let's do this. Give him a $4 tip. Always tip. Always tip at restaurants, door dashing, all that stuff. Always tip. I used to be one of those people who used to not tip a ton. Tip. These people work hard. All right. Let's get back to reading some of the super chats here. You guys are absolutely slaying it. Get a McChicken. I'm good, bro. I can't stomach McDonald's. Microsoft now has 23 studios, which is 8 more than Sony right now. Times are changing with the new generation. Yeah, it's going to be a good generation for everyone. That's the thing, right? This is no longer like a console wars thing. Like, this is going to be a good generation for everyone. Matty Bookbong. Yeah, get ready for that, Stiff Eyes. Legacy. Wow, 20, bro. Holy shit. Just want to give you payment. Love you. Been watching you for 5 years now, maybe more. Legacy. I'm going to hug you, brother. This is what happens when you donate 20 or more. You get a hug. For real, dude. Thank you. I'm glad I can provide you guys something of value, you know? InXile should handle a Fallout 1 and 2 remake. That'd be dope, Paranormal. I'd be a fan of that. Wear a mask when you enter the door. Yeah, for real, bro. Trust me. I'm one of the most paranoid people when it comes to that shit. Trust me.
It seems that we have similar goals.
I'm a masker. Don't worry.
Proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested.
What's going on, Darth? Welcome, man. Can't believe I'm almost 20. I've been watching Matty since I was 14.
I find
that is wild. That is crazy, but I believe it.
It may involve money,
I believe it.
If you choose. Or there may be other forms of
Bumpo with the munch. Thank you, dude.
Before you receive any reward
is Bethesda is Mr. Bethesda retiring now? Is he being replaced by Mr. Microsoft? Yo. Not great at gaming, dude. You just asked the real question. Oh my God, what happens to Mr. Bethesda? Wow. Lucas and Ranjinator, thank you guys so much for joining the Matt Pack. What the fuck does happen to Mr. Bethesda? Is he greedy now? I mean, yeah, kind of. He just took like cash from everyone. Took cash from everyone. Imagine if id Software made a Halo game. Yo, they got to connect those two. That's all I'm saying. They got to connect those two because Halo and fucking and Doom belong together in some type of game. Put them in Smash or something already. Come on. Do you think mods like Fallout the Frontier and Fallout Miami will keep developers from making future Fallout games in those locations, or simply inspire them? Inspire them, Derek. Because here's the thing: is like, I think that you see that and you go like, how can I make that better? I have the resources that maybe they don't. And that's no offense to any modders out there who bust their ass. I love their work. It's clean. It's amazing. But I'm just saying, man, like, that's something that I keep in mind. Like, I think like nothing's off the table. I think maybe they try to respect it, right? Because there's something that's already been established there. You want to avoid those comparisons, don't you? Hey, Maddie, love the earlier vid. Question, would it be better for Halo to start using Doom's engine in future games? That would be fucking sick. That's a really good question. Thank you, Anonymous. Yeah, I think that would be fucking awesome. But is it an engine issue with Halo? I think it's more like design problems. And like knowing what they want to do with the license. I do not have time for these and a 343 problem.
The front desk computer has access.
Wow, Dustin Sterling. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. Just, yo, Maddie, just want to say I've been watching your stuff for years now. Enjoy the hell out of everything. Stay safe, bro. You stay safe too, man. Thank you. Thank you for supporting with a loud ass fucking super chat. Thank you, man. Yeah, you guys make sure you always take care of yourselves first before you ever donate here or anything like that. Make sure you and yours are taken care of, because I don't want to ever like have someone like put themselves in jeopardy because they want to support my channel. Steel be with you. Yeah, Steel be with you too. All right, we were in that conversation for long enough. Just realized we are now buying Skyrim monthly forever with Game Pass. Mr. Howard got us again. You ain't wrong. Isn't there more I can do in here? There's always like a bonus. Optional, retrieve, complete. Yeah, let's go deep. Now that ZeniMax has been bought, does that mean Robert Altman is no longer CEO? I think that type of stuff will shake out over time. I don't know how that plays out. I mean, hey, look, they were a private company, and then they got purchased by Microsoft. So he's definitely walking away with a stack of cash. Wow, did we actually catch up on the super chats finally? Oh, wait, we got one more. Devin. Mr. Matty Plays is busting a nut. Nah, bro. That's the thing. I make sure when I'm making those weird-ass noises in my videos, I show my face, because I'm, like, thinking if you're just watching gameplay and hear me go, like, oh, like that, like, it's probably a little bit uncomfortable for the viewer. I try to be very considerate of that stuff. Okay? Thank you for loving Fallout 3 as much as me. Yo, Chris, I got you, man. I got you. I will forever rep Fallout 3, right? Like, most people would be out here streaming New Vegas. That ain't me, Chief. That ain't me. I'm out here playing Fallout 3, praying for my remaster. Right here. I'm not going to waste shotgun shells on you. Come on now. Just say my name. All right, Josh Byrne, I got you. I got you. Done and done. Halo ODS 2 developed by Machine Games. Thoughts? Newt? Newt, you're a genius. They should hire you. I would love that. Let's bring it back to basics here. Take out the 10mm pistol. Pop some rad roaches. Back to id Software. Imagine this. id Software, Obsidian, and Bethesda working together on a Fallout game. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, Bethesda should have already had better shooting because of id Software in their Fallout games, and that kind of showed in Fallout 4. It didn't really show in 76, because 76 is an online game, and it just performed like shit. Oh, my. But yeah, man, I think the collab opportunities are possible. I feel like they just made the biggest YouTube house of all time. Super Smash Microsoft Brothers, yo. Yo, honestly, I'm with it. I'm with it. Get Nintendo involved. Microsoft's buddy with Nintendo. Get Game Pass on Switch. It's over. It's over. Microsoft wins at life. I will literally eject myself to another planet. Huh, like, oh my god. Best sound effect. Does that have a flap for a... What are you even talking about, bro? Kenneth Wolf. Might go against the grain here, but I actually think New Vegas /3 remake or 5 is more realistic in the next couple of years. I don't think you're against the grain at all, man. People want that shit. People want that shit big time. So I don't think you're against the grain at all. I think you are in fact with the grain. You are moving with it in one smooth motion. I think you are good. You are in the popular opinion. You are safe. How else can I reassure you?
Keep moving, Wastelander.
Ooh, burp. Oh, man. I'm just going to drop her then. Last one for tap out from the night. Oh, before you tap out for the night. I'm from Maryland, where Bethesda is originating. I visited a studio a year back. Amazing people. Yeah, the people at Bethesda, that's one thing I always stress, and I try not to let it affect my coverage when I was, like, talking about them, about, like, decisions they made as a company to you guys. But, like, the people who work at Bethesda are incredible. Some of the nicest people I know in this industry. Very, like, very kind people. Unfortunately, that never stopped me from, you know, taking a shit on something stupid they did, but, you know, I serve you guys first. That's how I look at it. Let's see here. Ryan, I don't have much to give, but I've been watching for like 6 years. I was 15. Now I'm 21. It blows my mind. Your content helped distract me in a healthy way. Thank you, sincerely. Ryan, thank you, man. Thank you for giving me your time. Because certainly, you know, the way I look at it is like, you know, I made a lot of videos between then and now. And so I've had some screw ups and all that shit. So just you giving me a chance, give me your time. Somehow I'm missing these shots. That means more to me than I can put into words. Love it. Been watching you for years, bro. Keep it up. Seriously, though, will this speed up dev times of future BGS games? What are you thinking, MrMatty? Josh. Josh Byrne. I'll say your full name again, man. I'll do you a good one there. Oh, this is horrible. That's sad. I don't think this necessarily speeds up the development time. I think it makes their development cleaner, though, because they've got oversight that has to check in on them. So I do think this makes them a little bit cleaner, and I think that impacts the overall product that we're gonna be playing. Does it make it quicker? I think maybe if you start to see them diversify their IP a little bit, giving them out to like Obsidian, for example, you'll see a Fallout game up a little bit quicker than you may have expected. That might be the extent of it. Because unless like Microsoft opens up another BGS, like a full-on AAA one, I don't think you see more of that. Hold on, guys. I gotta take a drink here. I've been running my mouth. Dialogue from Fallout 2. If I wear power armor in Reno, I don't get your direct reference to a moment in New Vegas. I'm sorry. Or New Vegas in Fallout 2. I'm sorry. I'm a casual. What can I say? Milkman, thank you for 20 buccarinos. If Halo Infinite flops, do you see Microsoft asking one of their other studios to take over the IP? If you could have any of Microsoft studios make a new Halo game, which would you choose? Well, now I got id. So all I'm saying is, if I'm 343, you better make the best goddamn Halo, because you got the best fucking FPS developer under Microsoft now. So all I'm saying, bro, head on a swivel, 343. Head on a swivel. P1, thank you for the $1. What do you think will happen to the mod scene? Eric, we've gotten this question a lot. I think you guys are fine. Anyone who's in the mod community should not have to worry. You know, because like I said, the only thing that really changes is labeling of your content. I remember there was a period in time where people thought Microsoft was going kind of against YouTube creators and like uploading videos and stuff, but all they wanted was it to be specified. If you were to upload Halo, it wouldn't just be Halo whatever. It'd be like context in what you're uploading, like Halo gameplay or Halo whatever, like that type of stuff. So I think when it comes to modding, it's always clearly described that something is a mod, right? So I genuinely think like modders are totally fine. Totally fine. If you're a modder, you're watching this, I really, you know, obviously I don't work at Bethesda, so I don't know the truth, so to speak, but I can confidently say nothing's going to change for you. Ooh. There we go. Zach, how mad would you be if they finally do a Fallout 3 remaster? It's just an HD remake. Well, I think your terminology got messed up there, because like remaster means they just like take what I have here 60 FPS, maybe like 4K visuals, up-res some stuff, I'd be happy with that. Just charge it the right price, right? Like, I'm okay with ports. That stuff's all right with me. They just got to charge it the right price. If they say like 20 bucks for it, 30 bucks for it, and they do some work on it, I'm fine with that. Do you think the acquisition will push Bethesda to make better RPGs and might look embarrassing if Obsidian outdoes them? Good question, High Voltage. I don't know if Bethesda looks at it like that, because if that were a palpable fear of theirs, I think this is a money deal in a lot of ways too. If that was a palpable fear of theirs, I look at it kind of like it doesn't matter at that point, right? They're like, we made our money. That's just my approach on it, though. Oh, fuck. Thoughts on Fallout Miami? There's a lot of Fallout Miami hype in this chat. Do we got any devs in here? There's a lot of Fallout Miami hype. I'm stoked for that mod. I don't think I've talked about it enough. But I'm really looking forward to it. I don't play the big expansive mods as much as I should, because I'm always like working on video content for like retrospective games and all that stuff. So like, I guess I just don't think sometimes to play the bigger mods, but I try to support them and give them like a platform to speak from, so that, you know, obviously they're big enough to like do their own marketing. You know, I don't want to act like they need me, but I try to like help out where I can, if I can. What I would love to do with some of these mods is like offer my voice, just so I can like participate in some way or another, just to, if they want me, that is, if they'll have me. Just because I feel like, you know, that could, anything to ease their process.
Nothing to see. Hostile detected.
Hello?
Where?
Where? Here, bro. My man just popped out of nowhere.
Victory.
Victory indeed. Am I the only one who got a little spooked by that? That guy just popped out of fucking nowhere. What the fuck? Does it perhaps affect Skyblivion? Skyblivion went like viral, bro. If Bethesda or anyone wanted to do anything with it, they would have by now. I think they're fine as well. I think they're the most fine, actually. Because if Bethesda wanted to remaster Oblivion or remake it, they would have absolutely stepped in and done something about that, because that shit's like super popular. Then again, I would support both of them. Do you think having a mega manager like Microsoft will create joint projects like Obsidian and Bethesda working on the same project? Hamsters, great question. I actually talk about this in tomorrow's video, and I use that as like, I say Microsoft is the middleman now. Microsoft is officially the middleman between all these companies, and they'll make something happen. There's no coincidence that when they got Obsidian, I'm not saying they did all this for Fallout, by the way, but there's no coincidence that you've got In Exile, Obsidian, and Bethesda under the same umbrella, and you're going to do nothing with that RPG talent. IP-wise, I mean. I don't know if they got to collaborate on it. I would love to see Bethesda and Obsidian and Exile team up for a Fallout game. That'd be perfect. Elder Scrolls and Starfield will be a time exclusive, says Yodeling Llamas. Welcome, Yodeling. Yeah, I agree. Timed exclusive is going to be their route. I'm just glad Obsidian fanboys can stop harassing people who like Fallout 3 and 4. I like New Vegas fine, but I'm always upset with the fate of Good Springs. Yeah, Rainbow Hawk. Now we're all under the same umbrella, right? There's no more war. I didn't even think of that, bro. It's over. It is over. Wow. Talk about a true... Actually, you know, give me that pre-war. No, I don't want to sit, bro. Well, hold up. I don't want to sit. Give me that pre-war money. Give me that right now. Yeah, man. I think that's really good news for everyone, because, you know, it's no longer the comparison game, I think. Wait, what? Says my order's been picked up, and then I got a text saying the order's not ready. Man, just let me know when it's here. I'll go and grab my food, and I'll eat the shit out of it. Microsoft throws a major curveball and announces Fallout 5 for 2022 based on Anchorage, Alaska. Love your content, man. Thank you, Kenneth. Hey, man, I'll take any new Fallout if it's if it's a single player game. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'd be so. Oh my god, bro. My heart almost popped out of my chest today out of hype. Like, oh my god, the thought of like that on top of it all. Christ Almighty. With next gen's console coming, are you excited for Fallout 76 Special Edition? You know, I think the game could at least run better now on consoles. It runs well on PC. I will say that. I don't think the PC version gets enough credit. When I played it, at least it ran well. I played it with Kevin, Kev Do It for a decent amount of time. Do you think we will see old BGS games like Fallout 1, 2, Arena, Daggerfall, etc. on Game Pass? Will there be a push for backwards compatibility? Stuart, you're thinking big, man. Fuck. Yeah, dude. I think, Fallout 1, 2. That would be cool. If they could figure that out, that would be a really big announcement. I don't think those games pull weight, like in the sense of getting more Game Pass subscribers, because they are like old, cheap games at that. But I will say that that would be extremely exciting. I would like that a lot. I would hope they do that. I've always been a big advocate of bringing Fallout 1 and 2 to consoles, because we've now seen that they can handle those isometric games and control well. Wasteland being a fine example of that. Maybe you're just jumpy, right? Like I just fucking blew something up and they're like, maybe I'm just jumpy. It's like, no, you heard something.
Who is that?
Anybody there? Hearing those damn noises.
Oh. Peter Parker. Oh my gosh, Spider-Man's here? What? Do you think Sony will do something to respond to this acquisition? I think the only RPG related thing Sony has the rights to now is Persona. And hey, Persona is like... That's like one of the best current RPGs in my opinion. So, oh my god, did anyone hear that sound effect? I just blew him the fuck up. Holy shit, dude. Let's do that again. No, Sony's not gonna respond to this. I will say this: if Sony responds, if they respond, my prediction is that Sony will acquire. Drumroll. Sony will acquire Square Enix. I think that's been in the cards for a while. I don't know if Sony just sees value in timed exclusivity and it's just easier for everyone. But I think if Sony wants to get their own heavy hitter announcement to sort of balance the scales out in that like, no way they actually did it, mate, kind of thing. Square Enix. I think Konami's the one everyone goes to, but do you really want to work with, like, Konami doesn't bring quality. At least Square Enix has like these really good IP that, you know, we know are good, and they brought out some good games. This is my thought. Casey Thurman, thank you for the book. Somebody should buy BioWare. Yeah, imagine that. There's like no history there though. That'd be really shocking if they just did that. There we go. There we go. Take the pre-word book, 100 caps. Well, I usually grab them because they're good for that one quest. Give me one sec, guys. Hold on. I think my food's here. Hello? Oh, hi. How's it going? Oh, you can just leave it. You can just leave it. Yeah, I'm coming down. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, bye. All right, boys. The food's here. Just letting you guys know, the food's here. I'm gonna go grab it. And we're going to eat together. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. All right. It's time to eat. Gotta take this thing out of the bag. I am starving. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, this is looking good. Wait 1 sec. I don't know about y'all, but even if I get like food ordered, I still wipe that shit down. I wipe down my casing. Broske and chi all the way. What is that in reference to? Sounds like anime. But yeah, I take a little wipe and I wipe my food down. I'm going to be touching this container. I'm going to be touching it all over. No need for me to take chances here. Right? I work an inside job. There's no need for me to take take chances here. Oh man. Little hand sandy. Was this planned or spontaneous? Jake, you're good, man. It was spontaneous. I just kind of fired it up. Sorry about that, boys. Did not mean to dip on you. Just the door heading into here was locked. Oh, let me check if I locked my door. That would be kind of smart to make sure. Give me 1 sec. All right, we're good. All right. Let's see what we got here. Imagine Sony brought CD Projekt Red. I wonder if that was the rumor. There was a rumor for a while that Microsoft was going to buy like Game Pass exclusivity for, what was it? Cyberpunk. That was a rumor for a while. Oh my God, you look so good. It's a wrap, boys. It's a wrap. And in it is chicken and bacon and cheese and lettuce and fuck yeah, get in my mouth. I apologize. I know maybe streaming and eating is not the most attractive thing, but we're going to be live for a while, so I need to fuel up. Would a play for Sony be to respond, be to call up Miyazaki and FromSoft, and fingers crossed push towards Bloodborne 2? That's a perfect clap back right there. That is a perfect clap back right there. I don't know if it's as big. Here's the thing. This is one of the most monumental acquisitions in gaming history. It is the most, in my opinion. And so, Sony just can't all of a sudden throw it together. This has been in the works since 2018. So even if Sony wanted to, they could not throw something together quickly. This is a win for Microsoft. There's no, in my opinion, there's no Sony response. So, you know, that's how I approach it. And to do it a day before pre-orders, what a big swinging dick that fucking Phil Spencer has. Holy shit, bro. Absolutely nutty. Does this mean that Todd Howard and Phil Spencer, the two most godlike beings, will do a press conference speech together? This means now when we watch like anything Microsoft related, you got to watch for Bethesda. Like, it changes how we like. Will Bethesda do their own show now? At E3? Like, man, I wonder, dude. I really wonder. Who knows? Do you think Fallout First pricing might be changed? Game Pass costs less and has way more value. Might want to change it. That's a great question, Lursimic. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. That's a great question, man. Yeah, I think that what you're going to see is, like, for example, when the DLC came out for The Outer Worlds, they had a 10% discount. So I think what you're going to see is that what you're going to see is definitely a maybe like a discount of some kind for some of the offerings in game from all of the Bethesda Game Studios games nowadays. Like maybe Fallout First will get discounted, ESO Plus or whatever it's called will get discounted. Do I think ESO comes to PC Game Pass? Yes. Yes, I do. That is too obvious, Silver Lightning. I think it's a guarantee. That is so much value there. They got to do that. They're a first-party studio now, right? Rip my PS5. No, your PS5 is good, JB. You're good, bro. I still think you made a good purchase.
Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some? Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news. So, what did you find?
Bethesda can
Tell
now
me
give
about it.
Obsidian tips on how to make Skyrim. Oh. Yodeling Llama. Oh.
Well,
I like
of
that.
course.
I
That's
like
why
that.
I sent you in there after all. And good work retrieving it, too. I'll see how much I can work into the guide itself. Oh, and here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. Yes, that concludes our exceptional expert endeavor.
By the way, I saw an
I have to
interesting
admit, I
Indian
was worried it would
question
go
mark
over some
RPG coming out
people's
next month.
heads, but it should be
Raji,
fine.
I believe it is called. Have
For
you heard of
all
it?
your hard work,
I think I
want
got a
you to
press
have this
email about it at
mini-you.
one point, but I never read
I
it.
keep meaning to
So I don't
use
know
it
much
to do
about it.
well, but honestly, it just makes me nervous. Now, I just need to do a few last tweaks, and it'll be ready to print and distribute. Thanks for all the help.
They own Bethesda mobile developers too. That's probably why the price was so high. Fallout Shelter, Elder Scrolls Blades. That type of shit. What's going on, Soul Snack? How's it hanging, buddy? KOTOR 2, oh boy. This part's almost done.
So cynical. No. I can take care of all that with the few traders I know. What makes you think I'd force you to handle something so dangerous? Now, you should
Well.
just lie back and bask in the praise for helping with the book. Oh, it's great! Why, with the information here, we'll save hundreds of lives, maybe even thousands. I'll share these with the traders, and soon everyone will know about the Wasteland Survival Guide.
How will this affect the
But
release
first,
of Avowed and Elder
here,
Scrolls 6?
the
They're both
very
under
first
Microsoft.
copy of our
Wouldn't they
book
be concerned about
goes to
near-release
you.
windows?
I couldn't have done it without you, my
ES6 is
Wasteland
deep, man.
Survival expert.
I think that's half the battle. ES6 is super deep. I don't think you got to worry about anything when it comes to that. That is a game that is so far off, I think. I wouldn't worry too much. If I'm Microsoft, I mean. Like, I could totally see Avowed being like 2022 and ES6 being 2024. That's how I'd play it, at least. Sorry, just joined. No problem, E-Rock. No one's got to apologize for anything, especially when you're super chatting. What? But do you think we'll see another Obsidian Fallout game? My heart says yes, but we'll see how plausible it is. I have some speculation in tomorrow's video that I think will excite people. Because I saw Josh Sawyer. He was saying in August he was working on an unannounced project, and it wasn't Avowed. So all I'm saying is like, hey, if the deal's been in place for 2 years, it's possible. I've been playing through Obsidian games in anticipation of Avowed. Just finished Outer Worlds 10 out of 10. Then before fought New Vegas 10 out of 10. All right, Joseph, I like your taste. Let me know if you go through Pillars of Eternity. Heard some really good things about that. Axial, thank you. Interesting, Bethesda and Obsidian under the same roof. A widely held view, Bethesda screw over Obsidian out of New Vegas bonuses. You know, there had to be blood. Well, first of all, thank you for the $20 super chat. But yeah, man. You know, I think it's one of those things where this helps bury that hatchet. They got to get along now. You know, you're married into the same family. There's got to be some type of, you know, working together. This is better than smoking crack. All right, dude. This thing's got bacon on it. I haven't had bacon in fucking ever. It's getting hot in here. Holy crap. Thank you, Delta. Delta 07. Is your name a reference to Republic Commando? It's got to be. That might be a rhetorical question. I understand your concern, Austin White. Yeah, it doesn't fix all of Bethesda Game Studios' issues, right? They still got writing problems. They still got bugs. It's not like it's all sunshines and rainbows, but the idea of their IP being able to go anywhere, possibly, is really cool. What is a recent anime that you didn't like or wasn't your thing? I got sucked into, but got sucked into anyway. For me, it was Food Wars. For me, it was Kakegurui. That gambling high school kind of anime. My girlfriend showed it to me because her friend really liked it. And she fell asleep while she was watching it, and I just kind of got sucked into it and watched like 5 episodes. And I was like, this sucks, but I kind of like it. What's going on, Young? Welcome, man. It's good to see you here on the YouTube side of things. You think BGS could have been helping out the Fable dev team if this has been in place for 2 years? It could certainly work that way, but I think Fable is going to be totally different from anything like BGS has worked on. Like, maybe it'll have that sense of openness that maybe, like, we're familiar with, but outside of that, I don't think it goes further than that, personally. It's a good question, though. I'm going to be playing PoE 2 soon, but I missed the sale by a day, so I'm holding off on it for now. Just picked up South Park Stick of Truth. Stick of Truth is so good, bro. So good. I hope you enjoy it.
You take care of those ghouls yet? You stay away from the generator room.
Sorry about that.
Watch your back. And don't trust that Roy Phillips for a second.
I'm going to be trying. I'm wondering if, since Halo Infinite is going to go for more open world gameplay, maybe a small team or two from Bethesda might be sent 343's way. I guess it could work that way, right, Warmaker? We saw how, like, the Decima engine was used for Death Stranding, so you had Guerrilla Games kind of invested in what was happening with Kojima Studio. So, if there's overlap like that, technically, I think you can expect something like that. What would you want? A Fallout New Vegas 2 or a new Fallout game in a different state? I'm going to say a new Fallout game in a different state. I know a lot of people want New Vegas 2, and I think it's possible, but I think even New Vegas 2 will be Fallout in a different state. I don't think it'll be like New Vegas all over again. I don't think any self-respecting creator wants to go back and make the same game in the same space. Right? They want a new idea, new location. Colin, thank you so much for 15 buccarinos. What do you think? Do you think the purchase will increase the chances of modern remake / remaster of Fallout 1 and 2? No, I honestly don't, sadly. Oh my, what? Isn't there a button you press for this? Am I bugging out? Someone in the chat can maybe help me. I'm thinking I'm forgetting. Or you know what? I think I gotta pickpocket it. You think any of these titles will get the Minecraft treatment? Since they bought Mojang, they added tons and tons of stuff to Minecraft. No, because Minecraft is huge, right? Like that, they use it as like a learning tool. Even Minecraft is huge, so like I think it's a totally different story. Minecraft's also so big that they kept it on all platforms. I don't think anything BGS owns has kind of got that identity. I'm bummed out for Arcane. I'm happy for them. Arcane's got security when their games were not performing that well sales-wise. So for me, I'm like, yes.
Smell the stink.
Don't even think about it.
You can't just take that.
Well, I did. Java, I absolutely have played RuneScape. I adore RuneScape. But I started Final Fantasy 14 recently. I really enjoyed it. Fallout Louisiana back in the cards. Yo, Fence is thinking back, man. Hell yeah. Wait, what? Did he take the key? Oh, he did take the key. Okay, let's load our game. Going off that remaster of Fallout 1 and 2, Xbox does have NX Isle, so maybe in the future we could get them using Wasteland 3 as a foundation. I'd love that. I'd be all about that. Yo, Rodrigo, thank you so much. Holy smokes, Rodrigo coming in with the big bucks. This rap is for you, Rodrigo. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much. Incredibly generous of you. I hope Xbox goes to pleasing the RPG community on a larger scale community. Love from Mexico. Love to you, man. What are you talking about? Love from Mexico. You just sent all the love. Holy shit, dude.
Dashwood? Stayed out of trouble, I hope.
Holy smokes, man.
Nothing you can pin on me, Chief. But shouldn't you be out killing things in the...
That's Rodrigo's rap he paid for. Yeah, Rodrigo, take my food, bro. Take my food, man. This is this is yours. My hand sanitizer is a rare commodity nowadays. That's yours. You can take my computer. Oh, it's $5 US. Wait, what? Yo, am I bugging? Hold up. Wait, what? Hold up. Am I stupid as fuck? Rodrigo, you can't take my shit. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was me clearly being not woke. I completely fucked up there. I just saw the 100. I was like, oh shit, bro. I was like, thank you, dude. Rodrigo, I will still offer to you my rap. I'll offer to you my hand sanitizer. I still value you. Don't worry. You may value me less because I'm a fucking idiot.
wasteland instead of pestering old harmless fogies like me? Good to see you.
I need this guy to go to bed, bro. He's got to go to bed. Well, you know what? This is just... I was going to finish my wrap, but it's literally just like lettuce. All right, the wrap's done. Now it's chip time.
Hi.
Robert, I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to pass, dude. I'm going to pass. I really do appreciate it, though.
I can smell the stink of ghoul on you.
Got him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's let the ghouls in. It didn't work? Okay, so I went through all that for nothing. Do you think this Microsoft money can help move timelines up for Bethesda 2022 Starfield? I think given the fact that now we know Starfield's still being worked on in the creation engine, that Starfield in 2021's like the move. It's absolutely the move. 100%. Jordan, I'm playing on PC right now. Xbox controller though. Okay. Let's Yo, Josh, what's going on, dude? Gonna mod you, Josh. Oh, God. It's so hard to like. There we go, Josh. Everyone, my editor is here in the chat. He is an MVP. He has saved effectively my channel, in my opinion. Just my 2 cents on the matter. Because I was physically unable to edit, and my man stepped up to the plate and swung and hit a home run. Ah, here we go. Okay, this is what I was... That's what I needed to use the key for. All right. Hello? Oh, God. The bane of my existence. Oh! Never mind. I love hacking in Fallout. MrMatty, I need you to be honest. Why doesn't Fallout 3 get the love New Vegas does? I think it does. Maybe it's because I've created a place on my channel where I without hesitation talk about how good I think Fallout 3 is. But I don't know. I don't see the hate as much. I see people talking up New Vegas, but what I don't get is I think the writing in Fallout 3 is solid. I don't get when that gets shit on. That's what I don't get. Not that it's as good as New Vegas, but I was wondering why I couldn't wheel forward. Sitting on my phone charger and everything. But so one thing I don't quite get. I got $10 of credit on DoorDash? Oh boy. I'm about to order another meal.
Great job, kid. Meet me around front. I have something for you to keep the ferals from gnawing on your ass.
Let me know if my crunching is loud, by the way. Like, I get how that would be annoying, so just let me know if that gets, like, audible. I'm trying to chew quietly. I am still a little hungry. Imagine if Disney acquires Microsoft Games. It's probably the only company who can. What would be sick is, like, the fucking Star Wars license went up for EA. Microsoft came and was just like, that's ours now. Thanks.
Great job, kid. Here, take this mask. It'll keep you safe from the ferals. Just don't get too close to them, or they'll sniff you out. Don't forget to put it on.
All right. Gary. I should find the Gary vault. What was it, 108, I think? Yeah, real talk, there was a time I was, like, really afraid to ask that question because I wouldn't look like a real Fallout fan. Like, that's how, like, intimidating a Fallout fandom was for a while. Like, I was terrified to look like a fake fan. I'd love to see Bethesda's versions of a Star Wars game. Oh my god, yeah, right? If Microsoft, like, acquired that, the actual potential there would be disgusting. Love seeing your passion for Fallout, my dude. I grew up with this franchise. Nice to see people care about it and keep the old games alive. Hey, it's my pleasure, man. That's what I always liked about my channel. If you guys don't mind, I talk myself up for a sec. I feel like you can't fake authentic excitement. Wow, this is just horrible. It's a fucking massacre here. Thank you, Bartivius. You just don't have these moments in Fallout 3. You just don't. You call yourself a man as he runs them down with feral ghouls and a fucking combat rifle? Like, okay. That's a real man. No. This is just hilarious to watch. I'd love to see CD Projekt Red have a go at Fallout. I don't know. I don't think they make, like, they make usually character-centric, like V, Geralt. They don't make those types of RPGs where you're, like, a nameless character. Hey, dude, are we done fighting?
Come on, kid. There's killing and maiming going on. We can talk later.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's killing and maiming going on. Have you tried Among Us? Yeah. It's fun. It's a good time. I'm not, like, over the moon about it, but it's a good time. Alright, well, I'm gonna go up here. Let me check around. And the store's over here. I feel like the AI is bugging. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. I'm glad I did this. Free 556 ammo? Please. I'm out of here, he says.
We're outnumbered.
Quickly unrelated to Bethesda, but I'd like to make a formal request to please add Jade Empire to a hypothetical list of future streams. Noted, Psyche. 100%, man. I like that game a lot. I've only played it through once, though. So, I would like to add that as well. I'm totally with you guys on that. All right, Susan.
There's got to be someplace safe.
Oh, God, what's wrong with her? You see that? What the hell? Is it weird that I'm buying an Xbox Series X Day 1 if I have a good PC? I don't know, man. If you got a PC, you're saying a good PC. If you've got that, why do you need an Xbox Series X? Like, the idea of their service is value, man. Take that shit, go buy a PS4. PS5, I mean, sorry. You know, if you got the money to play like that. That's what I'd suggest. Has 76 improved any? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I don't think it's ever going to be the Fallout game people hope it was. Like, I don't think it's going to have an ESO-like transformation. But I definitely think it's good enough to, like, look into. All right. Where is Susan? Is Susan dead now? Maybe she's dead now. Maybe we can just talk to Roy.
Come on, kid. There's killing and maiming.
Why is this quest? Why this quest always bugs out, man? Every time. Oh, I had the safe key for that. Has anyone played Spellbreak? Thoughts? Yeah, Spellbreak is great. Super underrated, but my issue with it is that they, like, fucking put so many bots in the game. I'm just, like, constantly waxing bots. I'm like, this doesn't feel good. I want to beat actual humans in the game. And so I'll fight, like, 8 bots and, like, 2 people. Do you think Arcane is going to get out Prey 2 after Deathloop or a new IP? I'm down for anything from them, but would love more Prey, honestly. It's a great question, Fence. Yeah, where does Arcane go from here? I think they lay Dishonored to rest for the most part. You see how Deathloop does. Does a sequel make sense multi-platform, or do you have the Titanfall 2 effect where it, you know, just doesn't do as well as, like, you know, the Xbox exclusive Titanfall 1? I think they go to another new IP after this. That'd just be my take, but I would love to see more Prey as well. But Prey was like a really special one-off. I would love to see Prey get to Prey 2. What we got here? James Walzer. Hey, man, I just want to say thanks for everything you do. Your positivity, enthusiasm, and objective approach is awesome, man. Love the podcast, dude. James, I love you, man. I really appreciate you saying that, man. Like, what? I try. You know, I try, but you never know. You never know how someone's going to like you. Good skills to invest in for an Outer Worlds build. Trying to remember the Outer Worlds skills. Definitely ranged. Ranged is like obviously very good. I don't think melee is good at all. I would avoid that if you can. Because personally, like, the fuck, it's just so janky. It just feels like shit. Medicine's another good one. Speech. Whether it's lie, intimidate, or whatever, persuade, they usually give you a lot of good stuff. Will Microsoft pressure Bethesda to use a different engine? No. Whatever Bethesda's comfortable with, Microsoft has to accept. Sadly, that is the case. I heard a sniper rifle. Grimblade again. Imagine a future where BGS creates a Fallout game, Obsidian makes an expansion, then InXile makes their own expansion. That'd actually be crazy, right? Like, they're just their own like a Fallout game, and they just keep expanding with their own self-contained stories. Grim may be onto something, man. Do you have any recommendations for Fallout or RPG channels? Because I kind of just watch you and Alchess Breach. Juice Head immediately comes to mind. I've had him on the channel. I like Jason.
There's killing and maiming going on. We can talk
Who
later.
else? Camelworks is great for Elder Scrolls. Because he does like those detective series, and I really like those. Gopher, I think, had a podcast about everything that transpired. So obviously Gopher. Gopher's a great one. Fudge Muppet. They're also really good. Yeah, if they're Australian, they're good. Lone still talks about Fallout, but he also works at Bethesda. So I'm sure there's a limitation on how much he can discuss. Who else? What else comes to mind here? My buddy Adam. Look up great gaming groceries. Who else? Joey Caps Gaming. King Fanman's a really popular upcoming 76 YouTuber, and I know he's very passionate about Bethesda. Those are just a couple that come to mind for me. Oh, and Skullsy. Jesus Christ. Skullsy is like a must watch for Fallout or RPG YouTube channels. Skullsy like is on top of all that shit.
Come on, kid.
Who the fuck is still alive? All right, I'm going back up the stairs. I think I just got to keep respawning them. Josh Byrne joined the crew. Welcome to the Matt Pack, man. Holy shit. You, my friend, are going to be at the end of every video. Your name will be said every video, just like you always wanted. By the way, I wouldn't recommend Medieval Dynasty in its current state. Mainly just keep tabs on it to track its progress. Do you like the Oasis questline, by the way? Well, thank you for that, Zax. Yeah, I was planning on just tracking it. I still have the tab up because I was going to look into it after the stream. Do I like Oasis, though? Yeah, Oasis is one of my favorite quests in the game. Where the fuck? Like, dude, I'm just, like, wandering at this point. Like, where the fuck is this one remaining person? Your job, ghouls, was to seek out and destroy. But you're just standing here menacingly. Am I bugging out, bro? What the fuck? Maybe the quest bugged. Did it bug because, like, I didn't shoot anyone? Silver Lightning, welcome to the Matt Pack. See, like, how do you keep appearing here, dude? Or, like, did you kill... Did you kill, what's his face? Alistair Tandem Hannay. Bernie, what's going on? Hey, dude, do you worry that Bethesda we know and love will become something new and different? Love Skyrim, worry I'll never see the likes of it again. I think now that they're under Microsoft's umbrella, you stand a chance of returning to those days. Because Bethesda, at least for me, is not the company I know and love nowadays. But under Microsoft is a whole different story.
Come on, kid.
All right, I'm going downstairs. I'm doing one more scan, I swear to God. I'm not seeing anything on the Pip-Boy map either. It bugged out because that chick ran underground. Did I miss that? Yeah, here's Alistair. He's fucking dead. We'll take that too, why not? I lost track of where the fuck I was there for a sec. Okay, we're gonna go downstairs. Tanya Marie, welcome to the Matt Pack. Did your voice make its way into the new Abe's Odyssey game like you talked about? Yeah, it's still in the cards. I haven't recorded anything yet, though. But I think it's all I can really say on it. But I know I'm still supposed to be in the game. Looks like Susan fell to the map. Oh, did I miss that? Fuck. All right, thank you, guys. Sorry, I clearly didn't see that. Let's see here. Maybe right here. Ah, I'm gonna have to reload the whole thing. Fuck! A real ginger boy. You want some more, huh? Welcome to the map pack. Appreciate you, dude. Do I gotta steal the key again? Microsoft took an L today, bro.
Good to see you.
They took an L today. God damn it. Been a fan since the Fallout 4 rumors. Awesome to see. Awesome to watch your channel grow, man. Thank you, Pacey. Thank you for sticking around for so long. long. Chip caught in my throat. All right, we're going to do a different quest. That's fucking bullshit. Hey, Maddie, I'm 20, and I've been watching you since Fallout 4 hype back in 2015. Recently started watching you regularly again. Keep up the content. Thank you, Blender. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I'd like to say I'm a lot better now than I am in 2015. I think a lot of people have kind of, like, made the full circle on me. They're like, he knows what he's doing now? Okay. Okay, I'm down with that. Next OST, do you think they're going to monetize the hell out of mods now that Microsoft owns them? Rest in peace, free mods and the modding community as a whole. Why does everyone keep thinking the modding community is gonna like die? Like, I'm being genuine. Like, did I miss something? Because I think it's gonna be fine, dude. I don't think Microsoft's gonna monetize or change anything. I think you're just gonna see, I don't know, like what I think you're just gonna see. Oh, I gotta steal the key. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention. Give me the map. Give me the map. Map. I made it my active quest. Marigold Station. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think mods are gonna be fine. I mean, this is Creation Club, yeah, but like that's about it. Creation Club already existed under Bethesda. Like, so I don't say that's a Microsoft thing. What does this mean for PlayStation users? It means Game Pass is gonna be your Lord and Savior if you want to play these games. It's a party you need to visit. Dukov. Dukov would get me demonetized with let's just say the woman walking around his place. Unfortunately, YouTube just functions like that. Here we are, the Marigold Station. See, I love the assets, like seeing that there. Just immersion. Just brings you into the world. What more can a guy ask for? Love your content. Gotta run soon as I'm on my lunch break. Love from Okinawa, Japan. What? Let's go, Tanya. That's fucking awesome. I want to go to Japan so badly. My girlfriend and I, we talk about it all the time. All the time how badly we want to go. I was like, when I saw lunch break, right? Like I was reading it, I just saw lunch break in the head. I'm like, what? Like Okinawa, Japan though? Let's go. Let's go. Fuel my weeb ass. Let's go. Please don't set me on fire. Thank you. Japan is amazing. Have you always lived there? If you don't mind me asking? Because, like, I don't know if it's like, does the American culture sensationalize Japan too much? Or is it, like, as awesome as it looks from the outside? I remember the good old days when Maddie was screaming about PS3 Fallout 3 for Tenpenny Tower. Rest in peace, those destroyed games. Yeah, right? Isn't it funny that the Tenpenny Tower bugged again? It's home to the bugs, bro. It really is. Keep hitting LB. No, I've lived here for about 15 years over 2 separate occasions. Okinawa for the last 5. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to go there so bad. That's so inspiring. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your lunch. Goddamn, Japan. That's that good stuff. Oh, I didn't even think of Rage. I haven't mentioned Rage at all in like this whole Bethesda acquisition. Rage is like the move. I think Rage 2 is underrated. I know a lot of people were really disappointed with it. So a couple of people got like really pissed. They're like, I wasted my money because of you. You know, fair play. I did recommend it pretty strongly. But I did make sure to mention that story sucked ass and that the gameplay was just like Doom in an open world. What the fuck? Get up, bro. Get up, bro. Ow. Oh. I love Japan. Yep. Silver, you forget, man. I studied Japanese for a year. I still got a little bit of that Romanji in my system. Not as much as I would have liked, but a decent amount. Japan is dope. Spent a few weeks there a couple of years ago. Definitely worth it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure, like I said, like I've seen people saying sometimes that like America can really like sensationalize other cultures because they're so different from each other, and I definitely am guilty of that with Japan. Like I have magazines on Japan. I have like pictures. Like I just look at Japan. I'm like, oh my god, like I want to live you. I want to live in you. So I just want to make sure I'm not doing that, and it's like an actually really cool place. Is Bill Gates gonna finally make him release a Starfield trailer? Christopher, Bill Gates can do anything he wants. I remember I made a whole science project, and this is the definition of Matty having no shame. I made a whole science project, and I shit you not, my ass went in front of the classroom and presented Bill Gates' invention to turn poop into drinking water. And I was fascinated by it. I'm like, this is fucking crazy, bro. You could shit and turn it into drinking water for multiple locations that maybe struggle to have proper drinking water. And everyone's just looking at me like, you good, bro? But I'm sitting here like, hyped. I'm like, guys, you can drink shit and it tastes good. Like, that's crazy. I don't know why. Just anytime someone mentions Bill Gates, that's what I think of. I'm just like, bro, you can drink poop and you're safe. What a genius, man. Like, that everyone poops, right? That's endless water. What do we have to worry about? Science. That's what we call procedurally generated shit water. Have you seen the Demon Slayer anime? I've seen 3 episodes. I really liked what I saw. I just never got around to it. I've been grinding out that God of High School lately. That's been my go-to. Love from Oslo, Norway. That's another place I want to go. God damn it. You guys and your cool locations. I just always wonder, is it like normal when you just live in this really awesome place? I think Microsoft buying Bethesda is near perfect. Oh, someone did it. After all this super chatting, someone did it. It took some time, but it happened. Ah! By the way, Square Enix market cap of 7.6 billion. I highly doubt that Sony is buying them anytime soon. So I doubt they overpaid. They are equitable, in my honest opinion. Well, thank you for that information. That is just my hot take. I think it makes sense, right? Like, there was a partnership there at the beginning of PlayStation. I think we got something there. Matty, imagine calling yourself a weeb and not watching the entirety of JoJo. Oh, Harris, actually, you'll be happy to know when I work out, I listen to JoJo's soundtrack. What are your thoughts on that? I bet that's gross, right? Like, I just grind JoJo music and I have not seen the show. Remove the source of the fire ants. Where the fuck is that? I just made a full circle. It's perfect. Be warned, Matty JoJo is what inspired the entirety of the Persona franchise. I don't believe you. No, I do. I can. I sent my girlfriend Crazy Bizarre Town or whatever it was called. I was like, how hype is this track? And she's just like, oh my God, it sounds like a Persona battle track. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're actually like totally on point with that. Random question, what was your favorite movie of last year? Oh boy, bro, I don't... Joker? I don't watch a lot of movies, but that one comes to mind immediately. Are all my quests bugged, bro? I have this active, right? D. Chosis, welcome to the Matt Pack. Despite your near perfect joke, you can be forgiven now. I can't believe I said in a video, this is one of my favorite weapons in the game. This hunting rifle fucking blows. It's just like an iconic weapon. But like sitting here and just pounding away shots for an hour just sucks. "1917 was good. Irishman I heard about. My friend was talking about that one. It's interesting you bring that up. No! Combat shotgun is king. I know my combat shotgun has like very limited ammo right now, so I'm like trying to, you know, just do what I usually do in my playthroughs is just use the fucking hunting rifle until I'm stacked on ammo and I don't gotta worry about that shit. When I was a kid, I asked for Dirge Server's Final Fantasy VII for my birthday based on solely on Gatchit's redemption from the TV commercial without knowing anything about Final Fantasy. I mean, hey, that game's dope. I own it, man. I got the complete box for that game. Fucking Final Fantasy VII third-person shooter. That's sick. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Maybe it is time for the shotgun. How much ammo do I got? 105. I think I could spare some. Aaron, welcome to the Matt Pack. I see you like ham as well, my friend. We are working on getting the subscription rolling, by the way, for what's it called? The SoundCloud. So the members will now soon get access to the Ham Radio podcast early, along with everyone else. Pop. 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 Ooh. Man, I've been playing KOTOR a lot lately, my boy. All right. And if you had one game studio to buy and make it right, who would you pick? Shout out from Arkansas. Arkansas. Interesting. An Arkansas KOTOR player. This is a first encounter. I had to pick one studio to just do KOTOR. Who does? You know what I'm gonna do? Hot take. Hot take. If it's done with like AAA assets, or rather at a AAA level with the proper resources, I'm going to say Spiders, the people who made Greedfall. I think that is the closest we've gotten to a BioWare-styled party RPG. It's not perfect. It's actually very janky, but it's got a lot of good qualities to it. I'd like to see them on a AAA budget doing something like that. And I think that would be... They were inspired. They said they wanted to fill the void that BioWare left. So I would like to say, as a team that's likely inspired by creations like KOTOR, that they'd be perfect to do something involving KOTOR.
You startled
Well, you startled me.
really mustn't creep up on people like that.
I'm sorry, Dr. Lesko. Yeah, why am I, like, decent at that voice? It's kind of fucked up. What would help you out more, Patreon or membership? Thank you for asking that. It's really considerate of you. I would say I would say do Patreon. I know YouTube, when it comes to super chats and memberships, they take a cut. I'm not sure how much. I don't know how the math works for that. I didn't look into that. But I would just say Patreon because I know that most of that does go to me. Plus, I do offer a perk over on Patreon that I can't offer on YouTube right now. For some reason, when I was trying to set it up, it wouldn't work. I have a Discord for my patrons, and so I offer that as well. So there is that. So I would say if you got let's say, and that's for the $3 level. I don't want to assume, but I always tell people in mass Patreon, because if there's 1,000 of you donating $1, $12 a year, that makes a huge difference compared to one $1,000 donation, right? There's consistency in one. I wish YouTube had a Twitch Prime thing. Yeah, I agree. TR. I wish that gifting memberships was a thing here. That's one of the missing features for this.
That is precisely why this is the ideal place for my work. Do you realize you're trampling about?
Yo, James, that's so true. I've had a couple of friends playing Kingdom Come lately, so it still bangs for some. Not all, but for some.
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh, wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
I see. You're trying to make them smaller over time by injecting the eggs.
My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous.
Indeed. Tanya! Holy smokes! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm about to head back to work. Thanks for giving me such amazing news today. Looking forward to what happens with the Bethesda acquisition. You and I both, thank you so much, and enjoy Okinawa. You're living large for 15 years, it seems. Probably making a big deal out of something you could give a shit about, but thank you so much. I really appreciate you. How marvelous. 50 pesos. Look, I'm checking for the dollar symbol now, right? All I saw, my mic arm blocked it, so all I saw was 100. And I was like, yo. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm afraid I made slight miscalculations in the mutagen. Instead of lowering their size, the brood hatched with a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment.
Maddie, I'm literally going to pay you $5 to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. $5? Is that all? I'm just kidding. No, seriously. I'm kidding. I'm because I know fucking Harris. That's actually the wrong person to make that joke towards. Don't do anything, bro. I'm dead serious. I will fucking kick you off my Discord. Do not do anything. I will watch it. I will watch it. When will Ghost of Tsushima come to PS5? Early 2021. I think they'll do a patch by then.
Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me.
Questionable idea, Warmaker, but wondering if other Microsoft-owned devs will use the creation engine. Not sure who or why, but something to think about, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify the mutagen.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, is anyone really itching to use that? Just don't watch the English dub, Maddie. Jake, I will take that. I will take that. If I had the money, I'd drop $50 for you to watch part 4. Data Lead, you don't gotta drop a single cent, brother. You're here every fucking stream, and you help out so much. Please never drop money in my chat. Never heard of that studio. I'll go look into it. To be honest, I'd rather have Obsidian take a crack at it. I mean, come on, they were rushed to make it. Yeah, I agree. In a perfect world, for sure, but I would like Obsidian to make 18 different RPGs that come to mind. Yeah, look into Greedfall. You'll get some BioWare vibes. I'll pay you to watch DBZ. Venom Snake, I'll have you know, I just watched that before Kakarot came out, so your boy's on top of it already. I should say I got 100 episodes deep. I finished the Frieza arc, which goes on way too long, by the way.
Since you've offered, allow me to elaborate.
Silver Lightning.
My
You've been
portable
super generous
terminal
today.
is
Holy
set up
shit.
in the hatchery
Bah, what the
chamber
hell?
in the
Great
cave.
news for
If I can reach
good
it,
day
I can
for an
continue
awesome
to
streamer
improve
and My Hero
the-
Academia for the win. Yes. Finally, a My Hero stand in the chat. Usually you can't escape them, but like finally, bro. Hell yeah. You know me, I love My Hero. Thank you so much though, Silver. You've been an MVP this stream.
If she were harmed in any way, months of data would be lost.
I just want to start
Your
watching Dragon
objective
Ball.
would
It's so
be
darn long.
to
Start with
eliminate
Z.
What I call her
Start with Z.
quintet of nest guardians. Filthy
If you're like a
little
diehard, you know, you're really like I consider myself a diehard, and I don't fucking bother with Dragon Ball. Like it's so old. At least Dragon Ball Z has some moments where you're like, wow, this was really ahead of its time. Whereas I think with the original Dragon Ball, it's just kind of like a weird comedy with some like really edgy humor that would not be allowed nowadays. In some moments, like you can see fucking Goku's dick at one point when he's like a kid. It's like, what? That's not right.
No, it should all wrap up rather nicely. I've rigged my equipment at my portable terminal.
Will Fallout
to
5 come out
emit
before
what I call
2030?
an
Yes.
inhibitor pulse.
I say that with confidence
Once
now.
I
Yes.
send this pulse,
Yes, it
all
will.
of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with
said
the queen,
DBZ.
and
Yep.
frenzy, destroying
Indeed,
each
indeed,
other in the
indeed.
process.
DBZ.
So that's
All
all
me,
there
me,
is
me.
to it. What do you say?
Night and morning, you. JoJo is vastly different from season to season. Stands or personas don't even come close to the show until part 3. You warning me, or are you trying to convince me here? Have I watched One Piece? No, my girlfriend's obsessed with it though. Obsessed with it. I've watched a little bit of it with her, and
You will.
I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was actually really funny.
Be careful, my friend.
I
The
think
nest
I would
guardians
like
can be
One Piece
quite
a lot.
tenacious. Please don't insult my intelligence. Now,
Please don't insult my intelligence. Favorite fight from DBZ? Oh God. I think of moments like I think it was Super Saiyan 3, Goku going into Super Saiyan 3 against Janemba, where Sean Schemmel fucking screams for like an hour.
do you wish to add something?
That definitely comes to mind as like one of the more iconic moments. That was from the movie though. It was a DBZ movie though. I think of what else do we have? I feel like the Goku versus Vegeta one kind of got diluted in my eyes because like that happens in so many games. Probably Cell Gohan. I know that's probably not a super original answer. I know some people probably like Boo versus Gohan. That one's solid too, but I'd say Cell versus Gohan is just very emotional. Have I seen Naruto? Yes. Yes. The original Naruto to its extent, not Shippuden. Shippuden I played through the Ninja Storm games though, so to speak. I wouldn't say I know the whole story, but Matty, I don't got my card hooked up to YouTube. Might be, but watch Demon Slayer. Nah, dude, you don't gotta apologize. Yeah, man, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer's on the list. Trust me. I know, 2R. I apologize. I know you guys got your work cut out for you. I feel so bad for my mods at times. You guys work very hard for me. Does it tighten the spread when you zoom in? Ultimate Ninja Storm are the only good anime games published by Bandai. You should play Captain Tsubasa. Just saying. can't see. Play Alien Isolation on stream. Yo. I actually never finished that game. I'd probably shit myself. I prefer Dragon Ball Super in almost every way over DBZ, and the Goku Black Saga is the best. I thought the Goku Black Saga ending was, like, terrible, if I'm quite honest with you. I thought that could have been a lot better. Otherwise, though, yeah, it was dope. The Universe Survival Saga was one of my favorites in all of Dragon Ball. I just, you know, it's interesting because I hadn't watched DBZ in a while when I watched Super. So I was always like, the first 80 episodes are like the Goku Vegeta show. And I'm like, this kind of is like whack. But then you go back to Z and you realize it's like the Gohan show. And that Goku was like missing for so much of it. And so, I don't know. If I went back and watched Super, I'd probably appreciate it a lot more. Definitely has its flaws, but pretty solid game. DBZ Fusion Reborn is the best DBZ movie, hands down. Yeah, that's a good one. Probably the one I enjoy the most as well. I think just that, like, the fact that Sean Schemmel could scream for like 3 minutes straight is just that poor guy's vocal cords. SSJ2 for sure. Also, if you want to play KOTOR on stream or something, you know, that'll be over 9,000. Yeah, I got you guys covered. A lot of people have been requesting KOTOR on stream. I think I'm going to stream KOTOR too. Just because that's a little bit easier to get running on PC. And it looks a lot better. And you got mods. It's overall like a better system setup. Of the hard work, Matty. Keep it up, King. Wow, I love that compliment. No one ever calls me King. That's great. Thank you. What about Vegeta's Final Flash versus Cell? Venom Snake's asking the... Yeah, I don't know. No. It's awesome, don't get me wrong. I think Vegeta's best moments, hands down, when he sacrifices himself. Majin Vegeta. Like, he actually, like, has this legitimate character growth. Like, Vegeta's the best character in that show, right? Like, Piccolo is, I think, one of the most interesting, but Vegeta's, like, the best character. Like, he has the most... You look at every character in that show and tell me who's developed more. Now, Piccolo has most of his development in the early days of Z, and kind of towards the end, obviously, of Z, where he's, like, Demon King Piccolo. But, you know, I don't know, man. Vegeta's the GOAT. Vegeta in pink shirt moments. Bro, best scene in an anime ever is when Vegeta goes on vacation with Trunks and Bulma. Fucking minty. I love that shit. I love when they do that with him.
Oh, how marvelous. Please, tell me what happened.
Only exception is DBS Broly made Gogeta canon. Not only that, bro, but that is one Nintendo. That is one of the fucking most hype movies ever, bro. It's like 80. It's like fucking 80 minutes of just straight like boom, 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 like highly animated action. Should be tight.
Then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes to the formula. Thanks very much for everything. You've been quite a useful lab assistant. How marvelous. Which injection did you want?
How mob? Oops, I burped. Marvelous. Maddie, I'm going to head off to bed. I will say that an easy video would be to record a 1-minute reaction at the end of each part of JoJo and one final at the end. Well, there's easy videos and there's videos that would perform well. Why did I do that? Why did I'm not using melee weapons. Why did I do fucking strength? That was stupid of me. Peace out, Harris, though. Appreciate you modding, man. You do good work. You represent our community well. Big love to you, my friend. Wait, there's a body here, isn't it? Yes, it is. I need that for sure. Dub JoJo's good. Number 1 from K&D Voices Joseph. Ooh, Kids Next Door? I don't know. That's a little tempting, but I don't know if he's like the epic anime voice I'm looking for, but I could be wrong. That's the job of voice actor. Blow away my expectations. Oh, Paco, I feel you, bro. Go back and watch the Frieza saga and tell me that shit's not frustrating how long it takes. Need Death Stranding 2 on PS5. Venom, you have some good takes usually. This is one that I'm gonna disagree with. I think the prospect of a AAA game that's fully based on experimentation is really exciting, but I don't know. Death Stranding, I guess I gotta play it first, right? I shouldn't open my mouth. I gotta play it first, but to me, I don't think anyone needs more of that. Apparently it ended fairly conclusively too, so that's good. DBC Abridged was a necessary evil. I like that take. Yeah. Abridged isn't my speed, but it does definitely, like, keep things going a little bit quicker. God, that FOV is painful. I don't know. I'm usually pretty good with it. It's just when you pull out the laser weapons. That's when it gets a little out of hand. I agree. I was watching a video by, I think it was Robin's Gaming. I watched his non-spoiler part of his Death Stranding critique. It did make me want to give it a chance. It kind of put it on in my head. Like, I got a little thought. I was like, I kind of want to play this at some point now. Originally, I was just like, I'm good. It's definitely low on my priority list. I got a lot of shit on the backlog I want to clean up. Joseph's his trickster. His voice fits his character. Okay. Okay. I'll probably do sub anyway, but I want to see God of High School dubbed. I'm very curious about that. What voices they'd pick. Hopefully they make a sequel to Ghost. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I think that'll happen. That game sold really well. What do you think will be the first collab project? Bethesda Obsidian Fallout. I think that's a wrap. I imagine it's already underway. Does the Outer Worlds get forgotten? Yes, it does. I don't think a lot of people really talk about it anymore.
They're all dead. It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other.
And you know,
like
that's people's take,
crazy.
but for me, man, like I think,
scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
you know, I think it's good enough to still be talked about, but a lot of people kind of go back to it and go like, it's not as good as I thought it would be. I think it's because the choices and consequences aren't as severe in the beginning. Like, there's no story ramifications, and your build is really like, they're very generous to any type of build, and I think that kind of fucks things over. Is Yakuza on your backlog of games? Yes, Red, it is. I finished Kiwami 1, 2. Never played 0, sadly.
I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did, but I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try living here by myself. Hope you'll come back and visit someday. Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway.
That's horrible.
Just don't forget about me.
Should I give up?
Well, Papa always told me about my cousin Vera. She lives in... Papa called the place Rivet City.
ETA for the next Fallout game. Would I be a crazy man to say 2 years from now? I don't know. Is the PS Plus collection upgraded for PS5? Well, when you ask that question, I guess. Oh my, wait, is she in here somewhere? When you ask that, do you mean like are the games upgraded or is it better offering on PS5? Because PS Plus collection I think is just for PS4 or PS5 because they're offering just PS4 games.
Hello.
Where the fuck is Vera at? Obsidian's New Vegas tweets has 103,000 likes, 300 more than Bethesda's acquisition tweet. It shows you where people are thinking, man. Are the games upgraded? I don't actually know that. That's a really good question. I actually think I don't think they are. Let me check. I don't think they are. I think it's just backwards compatibility. I don't think it's like a next gen upgrade. Like I don't think God of War is going to be 60 FPS. Yeah, they're just PS4 games that you can download. What is it? Arkham Knight, Battlefield 1, Bloodborne, Days Gone, Detroit Become Human, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy 15, God of War, Infamous Second Son, The Last Guardian, Last of Us Remastered, Monster Hunter World, Mortal Kombat 10, Persona 5, not even Royal, Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil 7, Uncharted 4, Until Dawn. It's all right. It's an all right list. I mean, I've played all of those before, but I know I'm not everyone.
Hey there.
Just got an interview for BGS Dallas 2 days ago. I have no idea what's going on after the acquisition. Harry, best of luck, man. I hope everything pans out for you.
God bless you.
Looks like you're going into a nice secure job with all those Microsoft bucks being I almost said fucked around, flown around. People really don't understand. If Microsoft didn't want Elder Scrolls and Fallout exclusive on PC, they wouldn't would have just made a deal. Right, exactly. Like if they just wanted a Game Pass deal, they would have made a Game Pass deal. You don't buy them and say, "Hey, dude, like you cool making some PlayStation games every now and then."
Yes.
Don't touch the vegetables. They're fragile.
You there. What are you?
I'm looking for. This is the quest that started it all, guys. Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth itself is nothing but a war-ravaged quagmire of violence and despair. Inside the sealed environment of the Institute, however. But the Institute's affairs are none of your concern. Your undeveloped mind couldn't even begin to comprehend what we've accomplished.
Hey there.
Why'd she say it like that? Chill, girl. No, it wasn't a hey there. It was like, hey there. Like, she was liking what she saw. And I mean, can you blame her? Look at this guy.
Yes?
Oh, you're not who I'm looking for. Let's see here. I gotta find Vera. Vera Presley? I think she was actually in the I think she was in the marketplace. I think she owns her own store, if I remember correctly. It's Market Square down here. What do you think good South America Fallout would be? I think Memphis, but I'm just a little biased. Thank you for the super chat. Man, I never thought about Fallout in the South.
Hey, stranger. Want to buy a girl a drink? Welcome to the weather. Welcome back, sir.
Ooh. I feel like Fallout Miami would be a cop-out answer, right? Because like we kind of already have a mod doing that. That's why I was just like, oh, I got to think on this. What's down south? Fallout North Carolina would be really strange. Atlanta, yeah, maybe Atlanta. But then again, you got The Walking Dead. New Orleans, yeah, Fallout New Orleans. Yeah, Louisiana, yeah. That I'd probably do that, Louisiana. Spider-Man, thank you for congratulating me on 400k subs. That's tight. Love when Spider-Man tunes into the streams. Yeah, Louisiana. I'll go with Louisiana. Also, because I guess I got a little biased. That was a rumor for a while.
Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
When do you think we are going to start seeing BGS games added to Game Pass? I think that'll be immediately.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet...
Can I fast travel from here? Yeah, that'd be too easy. It really would be. Siege of the Fallout 3 remaster, add sprinting, fix some of the AI, and ship it. That's it. That's all you need to do. Am I about to go in a circle? That's stairwell, I was going to say. Yeah, no, hold up. Is it up a level?
Good to see you.
Yeah, no, the Weatherly Hotel. No.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, I don't know why it said Marketplace. Sometimes I still get lost in there. What are you planning on streaming for this Friday? Ooh, I don't know, man. Like, I was thinking the Mafia remake at first, but I was like, I don't need to pick up another game. I think I'm just gonna play KOTOR 2. Quite honestly.
I hope you found me a place to live. You really found her? Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did.
Dragon Age Origins, that'd be another good pick.
Move on out there right away.
That'd be a really good pick.
Come visit me sometime.
Cha-ching. Whew, that's a long-ass quest line when you really think about it. Holy smokes. Let's see what the chat thinks. What did you guys want? Would you guys want let's see here. Would you guys want KOTOR 2 or would you want Dragon Age Origins? Obviously this doesn't like fully determine everything, but I just want to kind of gauge what the chat's thinking here. Whatever is fun, man. I love both games, so for me it's fun either way. I'm seeing a lot of KOTOR. Your KOTOR 2 video today made me in the mood for it. All right, yeah, patron videos. Let's go. Don't worry, it'll go out to the public later. Old school RuneScape Origin. All right, I'm seeing a lot of KOTOR 2. I'm seeing a lot of KOTOR 2. I think that's kind of what I was telling myself in the first place. Actually, what time is it? Oh my god, it's almost fucking midnight. Let me save my game. All right, let's start wrapping this bad boy up. I'm sorry, guys. if you guys couldn't tell, I don't stream from home, and I totally lost track of time. I'm gonna go ahead and maximize the webcam. We'll chat and wrap up a little bit here. Let's X this out. I don't think my webcam will be in focus, by the way. So before anyone says anything, just know I am well aware. What's wrong with the webcam frame? Boom. All right. Wow. One hell of a stream, huh? That stream actually, like, you want to talk about flew by, like, holy shit, dude. Pfft. I guess it's because I went live kind of late. Everyone's saying bye. It's like I'm getting ready to sign off, but I'm not signing off yet. Like, I wanted to chat for a little bit. Hope the next Fallout game is in Arizona, my home state, and would be pretty close to the equivalent of a New Vegas 2. Where New Vegas is on the Nevada. Yeah. I guess, yeah, it'd be pretty close, yeah. Sorry. Geography is clearly not my my strong suit. See, that's what happens when my camera focuses. I look good now. And then I'll move a little bit. Oh, there it is. Yep, now I'm blurry again. Love you, Maddie. Biggest inspiration for sure. Keep on doing you. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, dude. Very nice of you to say. I feel like shit after that meal. I usually don't get that, but like when I say feel like shit, I mean like I feel physically ill. Like I need to go scrub my tongue, and I cannot drink enough water. I think it's because I had bacon. I was like really just I didn't need bacon in my life in the scheme of things. What did I end up getting? I got a wrap. It came with chicken, cheese, bacon, bacon bits, and some lettuce. I think there's a little mayonnaise in there. Definitely not a fat-friendly sandwich, I'll be honest. A lot of unhealthy fats in there. Tasted good. But yeah, it didn't really agree with me. Ever heard of intermittent fasting? Yes, my girlfriend does it. I don't need to, I don't think. I mean, I weigh 160, man. I'm tall, I'm lean. I think if anything, I need to eat more. Maddie, I always think you're my age, almost 30, but I remember you're a young lad. You're doing some big things, young. Thank you, man. Yeah, I forget sometimes I'm 25 as well, and I don't mean that to like bullshit you. I'm saying it genuinely. Like sometimes I'll get like really upset that I'm not hitting like certain parts of my career that I want to hit, and then I realize like, dude, some people are like just walking out of college at my age. So not that I should like coast and take it easy, but I need to not be my own worst enemy. I'm 6'2", Ryan. Word, gotcha. Same here. Been doing it for longevity benefits more so than diet. I'm almost 20. I'm 22, almost 23. All right. Yeah. I mean, hey, if it's healthy, it's healthy. I'm definitely like up for it. I like some days I feel like I usually can feel it out in my body. Like if I feel like I need to eat more than usual, like these last 2 days, I ate more than I usually do because I was just insatiably hungry. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to give in. I'm going to eat. But eventually today I didn't eat as much and I was okay with it. Like I had my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, and I had this. And so I usually snack in between. Like I'll have like a protein shake or something like that. And I didn't even do that today. Like I just was very much content with the food that went in me. So today I wasn't as hungry. You're 160. Good Lord, bro. I know, man. Hey, I used to be, before I went to a hockey tournament, I was 135 at the beginning of 2018. So when that happened, because what happened was I was working out a lot beforehand because I wanted to get strong for the tournament. And then I went there and there wasn't food readily available. So you'd like play 3 games of hockey in a day, which was fucking insane, by the way. It's like 1,000 some odd calories burnt off, more than that. And so what would happen is I'd burn it off and then we wouldn't have a ton of food. So I'd have like 1 meal a day, which is like horrible. So I came back, I weighed 135, man. I was like I was underweight for my size. And so that's when I started eating more. And now I'm around like 155, 160. So I'm not like, if I flex, like you can kind of see like I filled out, but like I'm not like jacked by any fucking stretch of the imagination. But yeah, I was for some reason thinking being 135 going into a fucking aggressive sport like hockey was smart, where like I was surprised. I was strong on the puck, but like I shouldn't have been. I was a paperweight, bro. How much is that arcade machine? It was $350. $350. It was an impulse buy. I'm not gonna lie. This was a credit card purchase, but I use it a decent amount, and I'm gonna have that for the rest of my life. I am going to always have that machine. I'll have it in whatever house I live in. I will take it wherever I go. Those are some of my favorite games ever. Can't wait for the jacked Matty saga. I don't know if I ever want to be like jacked. I think like muscular, to some extent toned. You can see in some of my videos, like when I wear tank tops and shit, like you can see I'm kind of happy with my body. Like I'm toned, but like not fucking swole. I don't want to get big, because like what happens is if sometimes I get lazy, and that's where suddenly all that muscle turns into fat, and then suddenly now I'm just like, it's like, maybe I'll just stay in that lean stage. Need to get to bed. I'm a very early riser. All right, Jake, thank you so much for helping out, brother. Appreciate you. Nice nostalgia buy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the way I justify it is I love, I keep pointing this way because it's actually not to my right. This has Turtles in Time, and Turtles in Time is one of my favorite games of all time. I love the arcade version of it. And so I was just like, dude, having a Turtles in Time machine is worth it. I know RGT85, I watch him a decent amount, and he's got like a whole line of these arcade cabinets. I don't know where I'd put them all, but oh my God. This food is not agreeing with me, bro. Oh God. I just need Tums. I need Tums. Watch, I just vomit on stream. Ever considered heavy lifting for mass? Yeah, I tried Red King. I think my issue is when I used to lift a lot of weights, I didn't diet properly. Now I know how to diet properly, but I'm not lifting heavy weights. And I don't plan on going to do that now. I noticed when I did a little bit of weightlifting this 2 weeks ago when I started streaming, I finished up, I lifted some weights, and I started to get a really bad strain kind of here. And I have good form. Like I try to be very conscious of my form, slow and steady, making sure everything's good, maintaining tension. And yeah, man, like I fucking strained something, and I've been trying to field an issue that was with my arm for a while. These last couple of days, it's been pretty good. So I'm just trying to make sure that kind of doesn't resurface. So I'm staying away from weight training. I'm sticking with resistance bands for now. And I do cardio, yes. Yeah. I do cardio. I went on a bike ride for about 40 minutes today. So, that was in between the stream and the video. I was kind of lazy this last weekend, though. I didn't do shit. The pull-up door device, dumbbells, run. Yeah, like that's kind of... I want to get those dumbbells that you can, like, rotate, and you can swap them out for, like, whatever weight, and they just kind of change. I think that's kind of what I need. The resistance bands kind of do that, but sometimes I think weight training would be very beneficial to me. But I can wait, right? Like, I don't need to be jacked right now. Bike stream. That ain't a bad idea. All right. Well, it's about to be midnight. By the time I get home, it will definitely be past midnight. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we end a legendary day. Tomorrow, we're talking about New Vegas 2 on the channel via a video. Unless more big news breaks or I feel like another bonus stream would work out, I won't be streaming till Friday. We stream every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys are interested in tuning in again, just know that's when we're live. I appreciate those of you who tuned in. The massive amount of super chats. We have never received that many ever. So thank you guys so much for making this like the amazing choice. Like Dude, like I can't even begin to explain to you guys the difference maker it's been streaming on YouTube just like once a week or whatever. It's been a blast. It seems like you guys have been big on them. So thank you guys so much. I'm not going to stretch this out. Appreciate you. And I will talk to you guys in our next stream and tomorrow's video. All right. Peace out.